Yeah. Real news. Real news. JustAirWaves, baby. Yeah. Real news coming at you live. Fox and CNN, we gave them time. Real news coming at you live. Real issues and good vibes. Okay, real news.
Same beat but a different vibe.
What you mean? You scream?
Oh my god. This what Champ about to do? Damn, he gotta kill
Early
it.
up.
Cause everything he been waiting on. This is childhood meeting his future. And they make a baby or something. Gotta be a crazy one.
It is. We listening.
Real news. You got it?
Alright, we're about 3 minutes in. We just getting started though. Welcome back to a new week and another new episode
Of Real News.
Right
And I'm
here
back
with
in
your
here.
host, the champ.
And Josh, you know what I'm saying? Stepping it in.
Back on scene, back on site. Each and every week I got my Just Airwaves juice on me this week. So
You know.
we getting right. We getting ready. We getting right. We still got the sports,
Music
politics,
and everything else that matters.
so come around, catch
Catch
this
this wave, baby.
Stick around for the whole show. We hope you enjoy. We thank you. We love you. And we going to be right back. All right, y'all. You know we throwing it back, taking it all the way
Way back.
We got history on this day for y'all.
Let's get it.
Today we actually not going back far at all. We're taking it back to February 2nd, 2014 from
baby.
right here, February 2nd, 2019. And that's actually the day Philip Seymour Hoffman, a very talented Oscar-winning actor. You know him from a few movies. He was in the movie Doubt. He was one of the priests. He was in Mission Impossible and The Hunger Games. So you've definitely seen him around. He actually overdosed at the age of 46, found in his New York apartment on this day. He dealt with drug addiction in his 20s. Apparently got through that and apparently he relapsed in 2012. So didn't get the rehabilitation he needed and actually passed away in 2014. So a great actor, one of the best of our times that we lost. You know, very early. He was very known for the very difficult roles he played.
Great roles. I mean, he played them well too. So, you know, he made those roles pop. I mean, not really popular, but you know, he stood out in his roles. You knew who he was. So.
Exactly, he made him who he was. So we're just gonna take this history on the day to talk about, drug addiction. Y'all out here,
popping these things, all these pills and all this stuff like that, man.
talk to somebody. Yeah,
man. There's no reason for you to be forgetting or want to be on something that makes you forget your whole day or you don't realize what you're doing, man. It's not right.
Right. Something that's gonna get you to the point of an overdose.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not cool.
Nothing
Not
that
cool.
can kill you, man.
You gotta think about your family and the people around. He
That love
actually
you, that care about
was a
you.
father of 3, so he left some children behind. Very saddened by that. His entire family, I'm sure. So, if you out here watching this, if you know somebody, try to lend them a hand. Give them some help.
Yeah, let them know what's going on, man. Just speak to people, man.
Yeah, talk about
Everybody's
it.
going through something. Just they might not just want to feel like talking about it.
Yeah, and you got to bring that out of them. If you see it, you got to say something. Like we always say, if you see something, say something. Y'all all know that. So let's stick to that. Just a quick reminder of stay safe out here. We love you. That's what it is. Real news.
Love, baby. Real news. Okay, in tech, we got, Google's sister company, Very, with a V. They want to make a smart shoe that can track, weight and monitor falls. There's a big thing going on tech. Apple Watch, the newest series they came out with, they have a feature that detects, when you fall. It's a real big thing with, the elderly, Americans and, elderly people in general. That's a big, cause of, injury and death for them. Falls and no one being around for that. So,
Number one cause.
If there's a device that can detect it, soon as it happens, sends a message automatically. They don't even have to do nothing. It just saves time and it potentially could save them,
Definitely.
So-
I'm liking the idea, of course. We always talk about tech time. It's about the future, where we headed, safety.
Progress.
Safety should be the number
one,
concern
motivator.
of inventions and things of that nature, and making life easier is one, but making life safer is, you know what I'm saying?
It should be a big aspect.
Big thing. So I'm loving it. Very interesting concept. Something I, personally haven't thought about it till you sit and do some research and see the things that's actually going on out here. But some of the knocks that we were reading on is people don't want to wear the same shoes every day. Yeah. It's still a mind thing for people. People even at whatever age want their own individuality. That's when it gets more important when you're younger and older, to be honest. But and they also say a lot of people don't wear shoes indoors, and obviously that's the number one place to fall with nobody around.
Yeah, in your home by yourself. Right. Most people are not walking around with their shoes in their house right now.
Right. So interesting concept. Still working on it. They're actually trying to get a partner, but there are other companies who have shoes who monitor falls and things of that nature and sends it to people. So we getting there, we moving forward, but I guess maybe they could get where you could switch the color or pop a little something on.
Or maybe where it's just a sensor that you can move in and out of each, individual shoe that you have. Something like that. Make it even,
Yeah, so love it. Safety reasons, moving forward. We gotta keep America moving forward.
Y'all.
That's
America
my new
safe.
slogan. Keep America moving forward.
Who
wants to go back?
We
this
already,
is the future.
We've retreated enough of so far, so it's time for us now to push ahead.
Real news, y'all.
Boom.
All right, a little bit of political news for y'all. Virginia Governor Ralph Northam, he is a Democrat, y'all. It was actually released on Saturday morning, which is today, February 2nd, earlier today. This is breaking news right here. 1984, his medical school he went to, his yearbook page contained a man in blackface, a white man in blackface, and another one with a Ku Klux Klan hood on. When it first popped out, he said the men in the picture may not be him. He was called to resign by a lot of his peers, a lot of other Democrats, and actually the former governor. He says he will not be resigning. And a few hours later, he switched it up and said that's completely not him in the picture. He said he was sorry that he's associated with this racist stuff. That was the best apology he had. I think he should resign. I think he should, let the governorship go of Virginia, because that's not what it's about. If he was ever about something like that, and, it has come to light, we don't know people's personal feelings. And if they hide it so well and do this and that, then there's nothing we can do but go vote and go with our gut, do some research. That's just what we can do. But once we get this out in our face, then I think it should go away. Yes, I think we should act on it. This is 1984, so the school he went to, why was that even allowed?
There's a lot of questions that need to be answered. Because, even if he, didn't agree with it, he still was in the picture, didn't say anything about it. The picture still came out. It was, still public. So
Right.
I just don't understand how, I feel like it just, there was still a reason why he was okay with. I haven't seen the picture, but I know he was probably smiling. I just wouldn't be able to smile if I was a part of something like that I just didn't agree with. So if it was a picture, just don't understand.
It doesn't make sense. He should definitely resign, especially being called by all his peers. That means pretty much everybody around you agrees this was bad enough to you to go ahead and step down.
Get out of here.
Still be a man about it. But
just,
he's saying no, he's fighting it. We know how it is with these politicians. They don't let it go, and they're in the wrong a lot of times, and a lot of times they still win in the end. So we'll actually see where this gets headed. But I think sooner or later he's gonna somehow, be.
He's not gonna be the governor of Virginia for much longer.
Not too much longer. That's what we believe.
Even if it's not, a Democratic governor, there will be a new governor of Virginia sooner or later. So
Definitely. And, real news, we need to talk about both sides, everybody. This man in the wrong, need to be gone, need to lose his job.
Yeah.
And that's some real news.
Real news. You know, we got a little more politics. You know, some scary politics.
I was so scared when I heard about it, yo. This is
Russia has followed the U.S. in suspending the Reagan-era arms treaty. You know, Russia was following us, you know, stupidly. You know, I don't know why we did this first. And exiting the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty. People, you know, announced Saturday, he said, you know, we're going to respond, you know, we're not going to let them, you know, get out of it, and we just sit here and do nothing. So we too are going to get out and make sure we are equipped and, you know.
And Russia has announced they are immediately building nuclear weapons because they legally can now.
They're going on new projects, anything. All their previous stuff is going to be, you know, resurfaced and reactivated and all, but they are going to now spin the wheel and start thinking about new and better things in nuclear warfare.
Yes. This is sad news. This
Scary
is real news for y'all. This is
what's going on, because even while hearing this, I know in some U.S. military base lab somewhere, they're doing some dangerous and crazy things too, trying to make something bigger and better in, you know, in nuclear warfare, you know, to make something disastrous. So hopefully it just doesn't break out into some all-out wars, both sides, you know.
It seems like a movie almost with they already had this, you know, the arms race where they just kept building weapons, and it was like, well, if I drop this, I win. Well, okay, well, I'm about to make something. But if I drop this, if I win. That's like a straight movie. We've seen it 1,000 times, and it always ends horribly.
Wrong,
So I don't understand why we're in the real world, and people are like, governments are continuing to build nuclear weapons for destruction. Not terrorists. Terrorists are complete outside organizations that all actual governments should be against, but we know
we are all one.
It is what it is.
We are all of one race on this earth.
You know,
so
if you are a signified government, especially on like signified countries like, well, the U.S. is #1. We do a lot of voting, and you know, it seems like we choose who we want in power. Russia may not be the same, but they're civilized, so it doesn't really make sense to me that countries need to even have. To have the treaty, what makes sense, you should leave it there and it should stay there because it's only for the safety of both countries to stop.
You know, some madness, slaughtering of innocent people.
I mean, and as the movie show, when somebody sends one, there's some type of
retaliation.
So everybody's going to get blown up. So it's a little crazy that it's just, I don't understand it. We all know Putin's a dictator. America's supposed to be the land of the free, and somehow this got trickled down. And sadly, it's gonna someday can affect the American people. I'm sure the soldiers we have out there may affect them.
Yeah.
So I'm praying blessings, and I'm hoping for the safety.
I'm hoping for you.
Everybody, man. Everybody. Real news.
Girl, lucid dreaming about that woman Lucy. Why these niggas acting like they knew me? These false prophets went ahead and fuel me. Nowadays, man, the topic losing, I'm pocket with it. Yeah, so these old schools, they'll never school me.
We about to get into that music segment of the real news. Your JustAirWaves TV show, man. We switching it back up to your favorite, man. We're giving you the Billboard Top 5.
Boom, baby. Top 5 on it, you know, y'all.
It don't change too bad. Hasn't changed too bad. But it's as of February 2nd, 2019, here's the Billboard Top 5. We got Sicko Mode, Travis Scott,
and Drake.
Got that nice vibe. We already know what it is.
It's been up there for a while.
Long time. Number 4, Thank You Next, Ariana Grande. Been up there for a minute.
Wow, yeah.
You know, we already know what it is. Sunflower, Post Malone, and Sway Lee, actually from the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie.
Boom.
So, nice little vibe.
Nice little mix.
It's number 3. It's I don't know how long that might stay in. You know, it's a
movie song.
It's attached to the movie, you know. So as the movie starts to fade out, it may
fade out as well. But this is a pretty good, you know, listen. So give it a show.
Without Me, Hasley at number 2. Still haven't heard the song. I've been trying to listen to the number 1s, but haven't heard it. But I seen her picture. She is beautiful. I'm gonna say that. I say that every week because, I mean, that's what it is.
It is what it is.
She really is. So Keep making music, baby girl. Number 1, a song I actually did take the time to go listen to, 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. Now, I gotta say, man, for this to shoot up to number 1, it, you know what I'm saying, had me feeling, and because I was like, this song is it got a nice tune, but maybe that's what good music is, man. A nice tune and a nice vibe. So
you know, it's
maybe but I don't know, man. It didn't seem like all that. But she is big, so you know what I'm saying. She don't have to go so hard to get to the number 1. Maybe
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really listened to either one of the 2 songs she has in the top 5. But you know, my perception of it, you know, Thank You Next was, you know, better. But maybe it's just 7 Rings is the new hot thing now. So
yeah, it definitely is a nice little vibe. Something the ladies should ride to.
Definitely.
You know, it's a
you know,
poppy, bubbly song.
Make them feel, you know, bossy.
Yeah, it's video full of her looking beautiful and a whole bunch of other beautiful ladies. So obviously that's what people want still, even though it's 2019. She know that she in there all dressed up looking, like I said, beautiful. Shout out to her because she's definitely still beautiful. But you know,
and she number 1 too. So.
Number 1, so shout out to her. But you know, give my opinion, it was a good song. You know, it has a good melody, it has a good vibe. It is something to ride to. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is.
And we also gonna go throw in that Just Airwaves song of the week, baby.
Just Airwaves. Just Airwaves. All right, y'all. Tell them what it is, Josh.
We got Wave Your Wife, Numbers on the Board remix by Subray and Meliodas, baby.
Yes, sir. That is on that Just Airwaves SoundCloud, man. Right on your internet, on your Wi-Fi, wherever you get connections, wherever you are
laptop,
connected
your phone,
baby.
your tablet, all that.
Go find it. Go check it out. We got new music, hot music dropping all the time. Y'all be on the lookout, man. Y'all be on the lookout.
March, something hot
check the
coming
Instagram, the Twitter, _Real News
Real
1,
News.
man. Y'all check that out.
And we right back with it, you know. We got a little bit of sports to talk about this week, you know. First, we got the Eagles bringing back Nick Foles with, you know,
Bring him back, man.
$20 million, you know, franchise.
Sources say it's going to happen. How you feeling about that? What's your opinion?
I think it's, you know, smart on the Eagles' part, you know, Wentz has been going down, you know, every year, so I mean, it's a good backup plan, you know, just in case Wentz doesn't come back right, or, you know, it takes him more time to come back, or if he's hurt, you know. And even if they don't need him, they can get, you know, a better trade value rather than just letting him walk away. So,
right.
I mean, I do know Nick Foles wants and thinks that he can, you know, lead a team to a Super Bowl, and he wants to, you know, make sure and show people that he can do it on his team and not somebody else's team that he's just pushing along.
Right.
He wants to show people that he can really sling it no matter what. So,
I like the moves for the Eagles. You know, $20 million. When you still got Wentz on that rookie deal, so you really, you know, your quarterback field money is mostly going to basically a combination of 2, and they making big money. But when you combine them and they combine to give you that starting quarterback that you need to take it all the way to the Super Bowl, because them together can win you a Super Bowl. Not Wentz alone and not Foles alone. So why not keep that together until you're really ready for the young guy to take over?
Until he can stop being really injury prone. Because, I mean,
right.
it is his team, but he does a lot of dangerous things.
He definitely, yes, he needs to heal, recover. He may need to wait a little bit longer this, you know, next season to come back, give Foles like 10 games. You know, it may be something crazy. 10 after 10, you should keep rolling, right?
Yeah.
Depending on the record.
10 games, they ain't
8-2, right? Oh, I mean, but if you 4-6, it's like,
There ain't no reason to come back either. It might be over.
NFC East. NFC East.
We are talking about
We
that.
need to win out. And we're going to win it. I like the move by the Eagles. You know, $20 million ain't bad for Nick Foles, especially like talked about. We got the injury prone guy. Logical, makes sense. really know why they wouldn't do it and kind of have it lingering unless they was going to use a draft pick, which, I mean, even cheaper, but, you know, it's just not much of a sure thing. All right, man, we jumping over to the NBA, man, where it's been heating up all week, man. NBA,
it's been
this is the week to be an NBA fan. Anthony Davis finally fully requested in the trade. We talked about it over the summer, the rumors. You know, it was hot. It was hot for the last few months. We know that. But he has come out publicly
and said it.
I want to go. His agent said he wants to go to the Lakers. They actually got fined $50,000 for that. They don't want to give him to LA. He don't really want to go nowhere else.
He said if he goes anywhere else, he's not re-signing. It will be a 1-year deal wherever he goes, unless it's LA. So
that's scaring a lot of teams. It's hot, man. It's heating up, man. Do you you think any other teams can possibly convince him to stay, man?
I mean,
anybody or nobody.
I don't think so, man. When you, unlike, you know, with the Paul George thing, he fell into a team where he could be, you know, instant, you know, boom, pop, pop, you know, I can play through you, feel through you. It wasn't, you know, his team. When AD comes, you know, it low-key could switch from whoever team that is to his. Even though it would be LeBron's team regardless, AD would be the engine. He would be pushing it forward. LeBron would just be, he would feed him. He would basically be the Shaq. They would combine to make, that would be the new Shaq and Kobe in LA now.
Right.
Definitely, you know, Shaq being the more dominant and, you know, at that time he was the more dominant, you know, better player. So he was out there balling hard. But it was Kobe's team, so.
Definitely. Oh, man. Man, I got to say, you never know. Think of a team off top. Man, I can't really think of one, man. I'm going to say something far out. The Warriors, you know what I'm saying? You come get that winning feeling in your mind, and you right there. You still California, you know, you're not
still in LA.
Not in LA. Alright, it could be the Warriors, man. You know, you get that winning feeling. You still get to stay in California, you know. But not, you know, that's far-fetched, but
Oakland not
that's the team I see, you know, doing big things. If they got him, it would be utterly destructive. But he's pretty adamant. He's pretty much gave the Pelicans the FU. Send me. The deadline is the 7th, so we only a few days away. Possibly, man, they talking about, man, if they keep him another year, he might try to sit out next year and just it is what it is. I already told y'all I don't want to play for y'all.
Some Kawhi type, you know. I'm just, you know, I'm not ready to come back.
Right.
You know?
Right. Crazy, man. Crazy. This is, I mean, like I said, we've been getting a lot of rumors, but this is straight out Anthony Davis's mouth, man.
That's what he's saying.
Multiple statements.
But one thing, one big question I do, you know, what it's come to me, if him and LeBron do team up, you know, are they a contender this year?
A true contender. And, man, I got to think they're giving away a lot of them young guys. So, you know, I got to think it's him, LeBron, AD, Rondo-ish, maybe they won't need him in a trade because he's older. You know, then maybe they go on the street, grab a Melo. You know, for some offense.
Grab guys here and there.
Grab some
to fill, you know, what
because they're going to have to send maybe like 4 to 5 players.
And some draft picks, you know.
But do I think that makes them a contender this particular season? Oh, man. I would have to say no. Still not. In my mind, there's only one contender in the NBA, and it is the Warriors. Nobody has shown me anything close, really, to where they're telling me they're going to beat these guys in a 7-game series. Sorry, Boston. Sorry, Toronto. Sorry, Houston. Sorry, LeBron and LA. And you know I love you. You my guy. I want you to win it all every year till you leave. But no, not even with Anthony Davis do I think the LA would be a contender this year. I think they need to go get that third superstar, whoever it may be. If they can do it, then let's come back. And then I still want to see 20 to 40 games where I say, oh, with LeBron's, heart and mindset, this team could beat the Warriors, but they may look different next year too. So things may change. But this season, I would say no, man. What you got for them?
I'm not gonna say they're a finals contender, but they are they'll be in the conference finals. I think if they got AD, I think they'll push them in the Warriors. It'll be
The last.
it'll go to at least 6. I'll say it'll go to at least 6. So it'll be a good series to watch. Definitely crazy. I don't know, maybe even a 7, but I want to say it could go to conference final, at least 6 games. I think they pushed the Warriors to just about, not the brink, but just about to that point where, okay, next year there'll be a problem.
Right. Get some,
some more pieces here and there.
Somebody get another free agent, even if it's not big money guys.
Yeah, just some,
pick up
some decent guys,
Something.
some decent role players, to fill just spots here and there. Some defensive guys, some two-way guys, just here and there for them. Just some role players that can feed and eat around them.
All right, how you feeling about that Porzingis trade, man? They saying another injury report. They say he might not even play this season.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Porzingis of the Knicks got traded to the Mavericks. They sent over Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan, some of the big names, to New York, to the Garden, to the Knicks. They really looking to keep Smith Jr. for their future. Everybody else, they're going to let contract expire or maybe even buy him out, man. How you feeling about that trade? You saw the names on the list, man. What was your reaction?
I mean, it's going to be big for the Mavs, whenever Porzingis come back. Him and Luka, they're going to, whenever they can fit around, get their games together, they're going to start to dominate and kill. So the Mavs, their, rebuild is picking up faster than what you expected. Nobody expected them to, get Luka and him be the sensation that he is. And then you throw on Porzingis, who was I think, 25 and a 10 guy, every night. So it's a good piece to add, and make I feel like he would, contribute better in the system than what he was doing in New York. Kind of him being the only guy and everything going to ride him. So
Contribute better? 25 and 10?
I think he could. I think with Luka passing him that rock, slinging him not holding it, everything going through, I think he could be 30, maybe even
30 and 15.
I think what's that
the wheel.
What's that guy the Joker doing? I feel like he might not be doing the assist things, but rebounds and points.
Right.
I feel like he could be on that same little clip once healthy, running in that Dallas system.
I like the trade for both teams. I feel like Dallas, they was really looking to give them those particular guys up.
Right, yeah.
So they really lose almost nothing.
Nothing they wanted.
And they seem to have a good relationship with Porzingis to where he will sign with them in the offseason. Him being injured may take down his money a little bit for them on the back end. But they are banking on his health, him to stay healthy, because
they definitely think they traded for him while he was still hurt, not knowing if he even played this season. So they definitely, regardless of how it goes down, they want Porzingis.
But they really, they do lose a pick, but they don't really lose too much of what they had going on the court wise. So that makes it not too bad. For the Knicks, apparently Porzingis told him he wasn't re-signing. So I love the trade, man. Why let this guy just go to free agency for free?
Get something for him.
Got Smith Jr.
And
got
he didn't even pick. He said he didn't like the way the organization was going. So obviously he wasn't happy what was going on. So get him out of there.
They are like 10 and 30 right now. So they're looking at a very, very high draft pick. Whether they
rebuild year.
They hoping to get a superstar this summer, but
they're hoping to get at least 2 because they
got money for 2.
Good bit of cap space, but they're hoping they can get started with the first guy.
Right.
Because if they get the first guy,
they got Smith Jr. for the future. They're gonna get a number 1, number 2, number 3 pick for the future.
Smith is gonna put on a
if
show
not
every
this
night.
Summer, maybe even the summer after that, because you're still gonna have these young guys. So I think this trade, getting rid of Porzingis, getting something back for him was worth it for the Knicks. I'm not, it looks crazy on paper, but if somebody tells you I'm not coming back anyway, that's like the Pelicans not trading Anthony Davis.
Right, yeah.
Get something
waiting for
him.
2020 and then just letting him walk. That would just be ridiculous.
It seems like it would be nonsense. So I agree with it. I think it's I think it worked out good for both teams.
Both.
All right, man. We're doing the NBA pick of the week, man. We got the Milwaukee Bucks at the Brooklyn Nets on Monday. Who you got, brother? The Bucks versus the Nets. See you got your hat over there. You about to pick it?
Who had?
I thought that was yours.
I don't know who put that right there. But in this great old game, I'm going with the Greek the Freak, boy. That guy. If it wasn't for Harden, going crazy with all these, 30-point games and, all these crazy numbers, averaging 40 points in January. If it wasn't for him, the MVP would be going to the Greek the Freak, who has Milwaukee #1 in the East and dominating every night. So, I think he should still get it because, even with all James Harden is doing, they're still like 6th in the West.
Right.
Greek the Freak is out there dominating, making everyone know, like, okay, I can't shoot, but you're not going to stop me getting in this paint. I don't care what it. And even though I'm going to pull up sometimes, you still got to fear it. You know what I'm saying? So, that Greek the Freak, that boy nasty.
Man, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to pick that hat. I ain't going to put it on, though. But I'm going with the home team, man. I'm going with the Brooklyn Nets. D'Angelo Russell just got slid into the All-Star game for injury purposes, but that means he was one player away. So I'm sure he still feels proud, and he should because that's just what it is. Everybody can't make it; they have to narrow down the list. So he was the very next person up, and man, I think he gonna go on a little tear, for like 4 good games straight off. His head getting bigger than it is. I'm an All-Star now. I'm Kobe, and
he has
just a little tidbit. Lakers should have kept him. He's an All-Star. They would have won more. Just imagine him being on the court while LeBron was out, or with LeBron. Basically, literally another All-Star. The same season LeBron went to LA. So, we see what it is. We see what it is, and we see what it ain't, man. It's just what it is.
I just, I can't say they should have kept him, but just like how they gave up on him so fast, which I think they should have because he wasn't, performing as a #2 pick. They should definitely.
Better than they last few #2 picks after that.
That's why I'm saying they need to give up. Well, Lonzo is hurt right now, and before that, he was playing good. So Lonzo was doing good. But Ingram, he need to go. So
should have gave him up in the summer for Kawhi.
They definitely should have.
Alright, man, we finishing out strong, man. Tomorrow is the big day, the big day. The
Super Bowl 53
game of the year. 53, man, if you haven't heard. Pats, Rams, who you got, man? Give me some reasons why, man. I am listening. I might not be listening too hard, but I'm listening.
I definitely got them Los Angeles Rams, baby. LA. No real reasons why,
That's funny.
I'm just not going to pick, Tom Brady. I feel like, honest pick, I feel like the Patriots will win, but I'm just hoping the Rams pull it out, show them boys. It's something new in the league. It's not the Patriots every year. It's new flavor out there. And I just hope, these other teams see it and, they start getting right and getting, a little less and less scared of them boys in the blue and red.
Man, I got them boys in the blue and red pulling it out, man. That is my pick, man. I don't like to talk about it, but I will because I need to. You know what I'm saying? I'm locking it in right here live, Man, very good against D linemen. You know, that's one of my reasons, because that's where their biggest strength is, on their defense. So we can hold them D linemen. Aaron Donald, the best sack master in the game. Hold him to none, or even a little half of.
That's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough, man. But it's tough to hold anybody, and they've been holding them all playoffs. You know, so why
They
not?
gonna have their schemes.
Why not? Right. And schemes, man, McVay is a good coach, but he ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? And Goff, like I didn't pick Goff to beat the Saints, because he can still be rattled. Brady cannot be rattled. I saw the report. It's 80% Patriots fans in the building, so they're gonna definitely get a home field, not home field, but home field. So man, I like the Patriots to pull it out, man.
Pats.
I just like the Patriots. That's just what it is, man. That's just another low sports section.
Give me a score, guy.
28-20.
Ooh. 35-32.
Who you got winning?
Late field goal. Rams already picked the Rams.
Well, you halfway picked the Rams. Alright. That's it for sports section, man, but that's not it for real news. We're going to finish it out strong with the word/quote of the day right here. Your boy Champ, my brother Josh, on Real News.
Real news, baby. Thanks for coming with us this week, baby. But you know, my word of the day, I'm going to go with patience, you know. It might not be coming to you right here and there, but, you know, success or whatever you're out there looking for is coming. You know, just stay patient, stay on your grind, just keep, you know, don't go up for the knockout punch. Just throw those jabs here and there. Sooner or later, whatever in your way is going to drop. You know what I'm saying? Just stay patient.
Man, my little word /quote is be supportive, man. When you see those people around you, you should want to uplift them. You should want to grow together. You should not knock your brother down, knock your sister down. No, man, be supportive. Of course, let it be something positive, something that's going to improve them and us all, but be supportive to those people around you. You never know what a little bit of confidence, what a little boost might do to someone else's confidence. You know, your confidence may boost their confidence. So let's keep that in mind, man. Shout out my boy Malk, still moving Sundays, keeping them, man, their brain flowing, man, keeping them thoughts moving, growth, positivity, and love, man. And that's all we got right here on Real News. This has been another episode. Just Airwaves Television presents Real News.
Real